Allen, Rio, and Chevy.
Hey everyone, welcome to IJustWatched. It's your boy Joseph, and we're here to talk Umbrella Academy Season 3. Super love this show, love the series. And watching Season 3 kind of confirmed how much I really enjoyed it because I knocked it out like in a day. I love the books. I have the first three, the only three technically. Because 4, from what I've read, is done, but not out. So obviously, we're on book 3, it felt like, but also, from what I know, book 4 is the Sparrow Academy. So, and book 3 is Hotel Oblivion. So I feel like season 3 was a bit of a combo. You get your Hotel Oblivion while introducing and including the Sparrow Academy, which makes me assume there'll probably be a total of 5 books, and also makes me assume that season 5 is going to be the final season of the series, where book 5 would be kind of where the end of season 3 goes. Spoiler warning, gonna get into it. How Hargreaves actually wins finally, and resets everything, resets time, resets the whole shebang. And I'm assuming, guessing that's how book 5 is gonna go. How to deal with that, Okay, so the Sparrows were cool. I mean, Ben is back as a Sparrow, but he is a dick. He is an asshole. Like, cause Ben the whole time in the first couple seasons, although he's dead, is like, for pretty much the whole entire time, like super nice, and like just it's sad because he's dead, but then Klaus won't tell people he's here, but this Ben, the Sparrow Ben, is a monster because he feels he should be number 1 and he's number 2. I enjoyed the way they like fleshed out how the Sparrows are like the perfect team, the perfect superheroes, how they've won and there's no villainy left in the world, and like they do their everything's like on list, like they're like check every box, they're spot on, right? But the one thing they really weren't was a family. Like, yes, they had care for each other, but they weren't a family through and through how the Umbrella Academy is. Although they argue and bicker and fight each other consistently, at the end of the day, they got each other's back, and you can kind of see the difference between the Umbrella Academy and the Sparrows in that sense. Not only that the Umbrella Academy wasn't top tier, quite like the Sparrow Academy is. I enjoyed that. I liked how unrefined the Umbrella Academy is compared to the Sparrows, and seeing them how like they mesh. Of course, Klaus and number 5 steal the show as they always do. They're fucking amazing. Don't get me wrong. I love Luther. Victor's cool. Diego. The whole team is great. I even like some of the members. Well, actually, pretty much all the members of the Sparrows, but no one's quite as spectacular as Klaus and number 5, and the fact that they got a lot of shared screen time is great. And just a question, I wonder if they're gonna go into the fact that Luther and number 5 are actually like real brothers, like they're twins. Even Luther, in the comics, he's a head with the gorilla body. They did a version of that where he injected him with DNA to save him, but then it gave him the gorilla body, versus just a head attached thing. So like, it's different, but they still give you that like they still like, look, we know this was supposed to happen, but this is a version of it, so you still get that. I thought that was always great. The reason I bring that up is because the dance scene in the first episode was great. The Footloose dancing, and one of the reasons is like Luther's big ass. Hopper, I think is his real name, is a big dude. He's like 6'5", and he's a big dude, but like you put him in that suit and he commits to the movements. So when he's dancing and stuff, it just looks great. Like, it's funny as fuck, but I love it. Kudos to him and Sloan. Congratulations. It's just kind of funny, but like, how does Netflix make this? This is wonderful. This is great. It feels thought out. They pay respect to the creator and his original characters and story, while giving us something slightly different, new, and pushing forward the show for their bottom dollar, which at the end of the day is what it is. But how do they make that and then make like Resident Evil? Now that Hargreaves has won officially, kind of always did, but officially won, and is the final villain to be defeated, and the two groups are one technically, but without powers. We see a post credit where we see the Umbrella Ben in the train as an adult, but then you see like that gold dust behind him, the gold particles. So is it gonna be is there gonna be doubles of each of them there? Is that version of them gonna get powers instead of these, or like, I'm interested to see how they go about it. I want to know why Sloan wasn't with the group. There has to be a reason behind that, some kind of I would assume fail safe. If anything goes awry, she's your hostage. That's how you kind of control Luther. And if you kind of control Luther, being that he is number one, the leader, so to speak, you kind of force the rest of the gang to kind of slow down at least. So I was thinking maybe that's why. Also, Allison, I know she wanted to get back, to her daughter and, to her life. I was just like, she pisses me off because she goes from 0 to 60 to like real quick. She's drastic as fuck with her betrayal. And like the final betrayal even more so. I was like, I hate her so much this season, which I guess was the point. But I'm not against it, but it was just like that whole year in season 2 when you was with your boy, I didn't see you worried or rushing to get back to your kid at that point in time. So I was just like, why all of a sudden now? Because she ceased to exist? I mean, for a whole year, you didn't give a damn. Felt less like a mother wanting to get back to her kid and more like there's a certain attention she requires. Homeboy gave her attention in season 2, she was fine. Her daughter gave her attention, she was fine. She wasn't getting it. And Luther would give her attention, and she was getting it. And then clearly in this one, she rumors him to show her affection and attention and stuff. I was like, her villain arc is crazy. Like, if she better not, they better not forgive her. They probably will, but they better not. But all in all, I really enjoyed the show. I like I said, I killed it in a day. I'm excited to see where it goes. Hopefully, it stays as good. Maybe it gets better. I love the characters. Definitely excited to see what they bring to the table. Have you seen it? Are you gonna see it? I recommend it. If you haven't, of course, watch 1 and 2 first. Don't just skip to season 3. Watch all 3. But if you have seen it, what do you think of it? Which one's your favorite season? Who's your favorite character? Umbrella Academy, Sparrow Academy. Which one do you prefer? Umbrella. But dealer's choice. Let me know down below. Comments, questions, concerns, requests. I love hearing from you. Until next time, stay safe, be well. Adios.